Welcome back to West Salem. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, along with Dan Grass, as we're set to bring you a big Coulee Conference match up here on the varsity side as the Panthers host the Norsemen of Westby. Dan, always an exciting time getting together with these two teams. You never know what's going to happen.
Boy, last year I remember in this gym, Westby was able to come away with a win against West Salem, and it was a really good match. And I don't know much, but I think this is kind of the battle of who's going to take conference.
Well,
between the Westby and West Salem, I think that's the cream of the crop in the Coulee Conference. So, boy, it's going to be a good one. I'm really looking forward to it.
It really will be because, GET, Arcadia, Viroqua, they've kind of been beating up on each other a little bit. Black River Falls had come in. They lost to Viroqua 3-0 the other night. And Onalaska Luther, they lost. I'm trying to remember who they lost to now, but to GET, if I remember right.
Yep.
It's just been topsy-turvy in the middle of the pack, so to speak. Well, everybody's in the middle of the pack, it seems like, behind these two teams.
And then just looking at the roster too, we all know, Westby's got a lot of experience. A couple of players have been playing since they were freshmen, and West Salem's not any different. They've got they got 7 seniors, and a lot of them have experience.
Wow.
And even the juniors, I remember saying their names some last year. So both teams are very experienced. This moment isn't going to be too big for either team. It's just going to be a great volleyball match, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Should be a lot of fun. We hope that you'll enjoy it as well. I want to just say thanks to all of you for joining us here on this tape-delayed broadcast. Had an opportunity to talk to head coach Irina Kwame, and we're going to take a moment here and come back with that interview and listen to what she has to say about her team and tonight and their approach. Back with that after this. Main Street Mobile Mart, downtown Viroqua. Stop in and pick up your last-minute fishing requirements, bait to tackle, and even a quick snack. It's Viroqua's Mobile Mini Mart. Keep your vehicle running smoothly with Synergy Mobile Fuel. Rob and the whole gang wish everyone the best of luck during the 2021 season. Vernon Memorial Healthcare offers a 5-star patient experience. Don't just take their word for it. The VMH 5-star patient experience rating is from Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. VMH has received this rating for 16 years in a row. Everyone at VMH committed to making your visit a 5-star patient experience. American Family Insurance. For all your protection under one roof, it's the Miranda Wright Agency, Westby and Viroqua, providing you with a wide range of reliable insurance protection for you and your loved ones. Hard-working farm insurance coverage as well from your American Family Miranda Wright Agency. Stop in today and see why they are the family that you choose. Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Be sure to stop in and see Kevin Kirking or Courtney Kuzi for all your new building or renovation plans. It's your one stop to get everything you need when it comes to home, agricultural, or remodeling projects. Call 654-7871, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Well, a big conference match tonight as the Westby Norsemen travel to the Panther country here in West Salem. With me once again, head coach Irina Kwame. And Irina, thanks so much for taking that time out as we talk some volleyball here on the Westby Norsemen.
Absolutely.
They always say in the last few years, it's the conference championship seems to come through West Salem. And here we are, and it's kind of one of those games or matches that you need to try and make a point, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. It's always a West Salem Westby the last couple of years, and so this will be no different this year on our competition and who we see and what they're going to bring to the table.
You know, you take a look, we're not sure what I'm not sure, you probably are, you've seen them over the summer and stuff. Well, what is it that you know about West Salem that you tell your team, here's what we have to prepare for?
They have a pretty decent outside hitter, and we really need to just find her on the court. But we really just need to bring our A game with us and not focus on anything more than that one serve at a time.
Taking a look, you've had a couple of matches and won both of those, so you're sitting on top. Where's West Salem on all this?
They're the same record. They're undefeated as well.
Yeah. And, you know, one of the things, regardless win or lose, but let's just take a look, you have to play them again, so it's never going to be an easy route, is it?
No, it really doesn't. In the Coulee Conference, we play everybody twice, so you get a double shot at them.
What do you think about this Coulee Conference? Pretty tough conference once again?
Yes and no. We've had 2 conference matches. I mean, they've been competitive, but nothing that we've seen in the years past.
Excuse me. So when you look at this, you go back to, like we said before, a big match here tonight. What do you have coming up down the road?
Next week we have Black River home and Arcadia home, and then the next week we're at Luther, and then we're halfway already.
That's just nuts to think about that the early part of October and you're knocking on the door for the second half of the season.
I know. Yeah, right at the end of September, we're already switching the halfway point. October 13th is our last regular season.
So everybody is healthy, I'm assuming, here and ready to rock and roll tonight.
Yeah, everybody's healthy. We're ready. We practiced long last night and really worked on things, and hopefully we're in that mental state we need to be in.
Well, kind of unique because you only have this one match this week. That's rather odd.
Yeah, so twice during the season we just have a one-match week for conference, and so this happened to be our week. And then we have that again at the end of the month. We have that one-match week.
Well, Rena, we want to wish you the best of luck here tonight at West Salem. Never an easy place to play.
It's not, but we gave them a fight, so we'll give them a fight again. Thanks.
It should be an interesting match here tonight. We'll see how the Norsemen and the Panthers do in just a few moments. Thanks again, Arena Kwame, head coach for the Westby Norsemen. We'll return with the opening serve in just a moment.
Carmen Fortune, your local New Directions real estate expert. Stop in to New Directions Real Estate Office located at 110 North Main Street in Westby. Talk to Carmen or Shane today regarding the Northern Wisconsin Tobacco Building located in Viroqua. With an unlimited amount of possibilities for you, this property could be yours. Give Carmen a call today, 608-606-2497. Nordic Lanes, fun for all seasons. Nordic Lanes on the north side of Westby. Volleyball, beanbag, co-ed softball, and men's softball as well taking place throughout the summer weeks. It's a triple play when you stop in at Nordic Lanes in Westby. A proud supporter of area events. Be sure to stop in and try some of their fantastic pizzas and more. Nordic Lanes in Westby. Located on Highway 27, Cashton Farm Supply, organic poultry, organic eggs, and more from your organic specialist, Cashton Farm Supply. When it comes to organic farming requirements, stop in and talk to the specialist, Ernie Peterson and his crew, Highway 27. Call 608-654-5123 today. Culver's of Viroqua. That's where you can get a great tasting butter burger, or crank it up a notch. It's the deluxe burger, right here in Viroqua, where food is grown, not made. Home of the concrete mixer. Culver's hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. And remember, they offer a flavor of the day each and every day. We come. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Western Wisconsin Video Productions, a showing of the Westby Norsemen volleyball squad. Well, Dan, let's take a look at our starting lineups here for the Norsemen.
We have number 3, Tricia Klum. Number 5, Jada Berg. Number 7, Kenzie Stelner. Number 8, Kennedy Brigham. Number 9, Bethany Rathel. Number 11, Emily Collins. The libero number 4 is Olivia Nedland. And that's rounds out Westby. For West Salem, starting number 3, Kyla Mooney. Number 10, Reese Sackett is a junior. Number 12, Kendall Burkhammer is a senior. Jen Norman is a senior. Another senior, number 14, Jaden Hammis. And number 15, Anna McConkey, also a senior. The libero for West Salem is number 8, Morgan Camel.
Well, these two teams are obviously the favorites in the Coulee Conference as they come around and shake hands. And Dan, I think a lot of teams have kind of probably, or individuals here for both these squads, they probably marked their calendar a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, you know they did. Probably as soon as it came out.
Yep. It was like, we are going to be here. A really nice crowd right below us. They have the bleachers pulled out on the other side, which is, you know, a typical thing to do, and they do have a few folks over there. But I tell you what, right underneath us here, we've got a large contingent of West Salem students to our left, and to our right, and to our left, we've got more and more of the Westby student body coming in. So that should be a lot of fun.
Must be Jersey night.
Yep.
A lot of jerseys over there in the Westby student section. But and you know what? And the atmosphere should be fantastic. We might have to do some talking over the crowd, which is always good, I think. You know,
always a lot of fun that way. Well, we're going to turn the mic over to Dan here for game number 1. I'm going to concentrate on the camera, I hope, and some of our fine sponsors as we get things going. We want to thank Miranda Wright, American Family Insurance Agent here, located in Westby and Viroqua. It's the family that you choose. Thanks to Miranda Wright, American Family Insurance. Taking a look here as well, the ADRC, Asian and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County. You can give them a call at 608-637-5201 if you know of a senior citizen or disabled citizen that may be in need of a little extra help along the way, maybe something going on. And of course, they're always looking for drivers for our surrounding communities, Ontario, Hillsborough, just a slug of opportunity there for everyone to help out. Well, Dan, let's turn the mic over to you as we have Steve out here on Steve out on the floor, kind of making sure everybody is lined up correctly here, about ready for the ball game.
So Westby's going to be set to serve here as Trisha Klum will serve first for Westby, and we have the whistle and we're ready to go. Klum with a jump serve, taken in the back row. Sets up Jaden Hammis, who pounds that one. Westby was able to get the block, could not keep it in bounds. We side out West Salem, and I think Hammis is a 4-year starter for West Salem, if I'm not mistaken, and she hits the ball with some authority.
Boy, she does.
She proved there. So
we could see a lot of power volleyball tonight.
Yeah, Burkhammer serves for West Salem, and
that was a case there, Dan, where the ball was served just a little too close to the net again.
Yep.
And boy, it got over, and they made Westby pay for it.
Klum sets back row Collins, and Collins hits that one wide. Oh, I believe I have the number wrong on the server. The server is Jen Norman. Even with my glasses, the difference between 12 and 13 isn't much at this distance. So Norman serving for West Salem. They're off to a good start. That serve sails long. So Westby gets its first point of tonight's match. And Bethany Rathel back to serve. Another solid 4-year player for Westby. We said this is going to be Hammis. Hammis taken by Collins. This is going to be Berg's first go, and nice play by West Salem. Could not control it. That was Jada Berg with a strong hit. Kendall Burkhammer tried to corral that one, but couldn't keep it in bounds. So Westby now serving to try to tie this one. It's 3-2 West Salem with Rathel serving. Good dig by Rathel. Gonna be cleared by Briggen. Set up far side. That's number 3, Kyla Mooney. Gets the side out for West Salem. And Jaden Hammis back to serve for West Salem. Klum sets far side Briggen, and she powers over the top. Great dig by Norman. Rathel with a good dig, sets up Berg this time. And Berg kind of played that one safe. Blocked at the net, and unable to clear is Westby. So West Salem looking sharp here early. Well played by both sides, but West Salem able to come away with the point, and Hammis continues to serve for West Salem.
You know, Dan, I would think that these teams would be disappointed if they didn't play 4 or 5 games tonight, right?
Good serve, and Westby unable to corral that one. That serve goes long. Good decision making there by Westby as Nedlund checks in for Stelner, and Nedlund will serve. Still early here in game 1. Westby trails 6-3. A lot of ball game left here in this first game. Klum sits far side for Briggen, and Briggen, nice job. I think that would have painted the line and got West Salem off balance in the back row as Camel couldn't come up with it. Nice play by Kennedy Briggen there. And Nedlund will continue to serve for Westby. And must have got a double hit there, I believe. That the 2 means, right, Ken?
Yes.
Yep, double hit there. So now Westby serving to tie this game with Nedlund still going. Nice little run here for Westby. And powers through, and Berg got a hand on it, but could not control that. That was Norman, I believe, on the hit for West Salem there, as now Morgan Camel will serve for Westby. Klum sets up Berg, and Berg powers through the block attempt by Kendall Burkhammer, and Berg gets herself a kill here. Now she serves, looking to tie once again. 7-6 Westby. Still early here in game 1. Good serve by Berg. Salem just clears. Klum now sets middle to Collins. Wow, that's great block there. Looks like number 12, Kendall Burkhammer, and 15, Anna McConkey in the neighborhood for that one, but I think that was mostly Burkhammer.
Yeah, she had both hands on that one.
Yeah.
Solid block right there. Thanks going out to the bank at Cash and Scott Wall and his great crew. The new facility, 724 Front Street. New bank, modern and all that good stuff, but it's still everyone who knows your neighbor.
Collins tries again. This time she hammers it down. Nice setup there by Kaylee Kerner, who has entered the game as the setter, along with Maddie Comey for Westby.
That was definitely a power shot on that one.
Yeah, she got good elevation on that one as Briggen serves for Westby. Like a great hit there, number 13. That was Jen Norman.
Kerner diving for that one. That one, I don't know if it was the fact that she was diving for it, but that would have knocked her over regardless.
Right.
Man, that was a hard shot.
So Burkhammer serves now. Kerner sets up far side. Rathel blocked at the net, but got too much of the net there. No, 4 hits.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't blocked, it just got into the net there. So Burkhammer serves now. West Salem leads 10-7. About halfway through match 1. Kerner sets backside. Comey. Nedlin able to dig that one out as Kerner now sets. Great set there by, we got 4 hits. Good set by Kerner there. She had to go a long ways for that one. Gave Rathel a chance, but Rathel hits that one into the top of the net, and Berkhammer continues to serve for West Salem.
Yeah, catching that white ribbon, that's just a tough one. It ricocheted right back.
Good job by Nedlin to dig that one out. Now Rathel will try again. This time almost finds the back row. Played nicely by West Salem. Kerner back set to Comey, rolls that over the net, and Norman can't handle that one. So Comey did that shot from that near side there, kind of rolled it on top of the net, and it fell over on the right side for Westby. And Collins will go back and serve.
Kind of a little bit of a knuckleball in a sense when it does that. Catches you off guard.
Stelner back into the ballgame in that front row for Westby. Briggen has that one kind of go off her hand funny.
(12-8) the score. The Panthers out in front here. Game 1.
Yeah, McConkey back to serve for West Salem. Kerner sits far side. Kenzie Stelner, and Stelner recovered there as that one was dug up, and she pounded that one right back at West Salem for the side out.
Just a terrific angle there, Dan.
Yeah.
She did that,
Yeah, when you realize she was on the far side with that spike attempt, and then she got back to the middle for that. She covered some ground. Nice play by Kenzie Stelner as Klum back into the game to serve for Westby. Oh, great dig by Klum. This is Berg. Played nicely by West Salem. From the back row was Hammes, and she finds the net with that one. So Westby down by 4 at one point. Now they're down 2, keeping it close here. As Klum serves. Drops that one. Nice play. Good recovery by West Salem, and they're able to clear it. But Westby should get a good opportunity out of this as Klum sets back to Berg, and Berg pounds it through the block attempt by the West Salem front line. So Berg's starting to heat up a little bit. That was a nice job by Trisha Klum. They're not only on the dig there, but you got the setup as well. Drops that serve in there nicely. Boy, great attempt, and kind of rolled there and got in the way. Couldn't get out of the way for Berkhammer to try to hit that one. So Klum on a run here now with the serves. A couple of them that she's dropped in front of that back row and made it really difficult on West Salem to do anything with. So now we're tied at 12.
Nice jump serve that she has also.
That one played better by West Salem. This is going to be Hammes with an opportunity. Rathel with a nice play. Stelner cleared, or that was Klum who cleared. Now Rathel again. Now Klum has a chance to set up somebody. Now she sets up Rathel. Rathel tries to tap over. This is going to stay alive. Jada Berg able to clear. West Salem set up nicely. Great dig by Kennedy Briggen and then cleared by Klum. West Salem with an opportunity here. This is Hammes. Taps over the top line. And good effort there by Klum, but couldn't get it high enough to keep it going. Westby with a lot of nice plays, but gave West Salem one too many opportunities there, and Jaden Hammes took advantage.
Yeah, they were thinking offense all the way on that one.
Yep, so
the Panthers.
Now Norman back to serve. West Salem with the 1-point lead here. And that goes long, so good communication there by Westby, and they get the side out. We're tied at 13.
Yeah, it looked like Emily Collins is maybe the captain in the back row, and she had a good view of that and called it out, and it sailed out by about 3 or 4 feet.
So Rathel now serves for Westby. Klum backs at Berg, a good opportunity there. A great play by, Berg had a great hit, but played nicely by, I believe that was Norman. That one's going to hit the line. Very close, but the referee right on top of that one. And West Salem with the side. That was a great play. But Berg hammered that initial strike there. Almost in self-defense. Norman was able to make a nice play on it. So Hammes back now to serve for West Salem. Collins got that one a little bit too close to the net, and Briggen unable to unable to clear it.
You could see in Kennedy's body language that she was going to hesitate there, and that once that ball got into the net, you're pretty much sunk.
Oh, great serve by Norman. Kind of took a little off that one and dropped it right in front of Collins, and there was not much she could do with that one. Came with a changeup.
Very much.
Went fastball that time and hit it a little too far, so that'll be side out for Westby as Nedlin returns to serve as Stelner goes back to take a seat. But Nedlin serve. Played nicely. They got an opportunity for West Salem here. Blocked at the net, and that's Berg and Collins there to deny that attempt by West Salem. And once again, Westby serves to tie this one up here. 16-15, West Salem with the lead. Now tipped up at the net and a little miscommunication there. Side out for West Salem.
Thanks to Brigham Oil Company, as they wish good luck to all the area teams during the volleyball season. Brian and Jody remind you, give them a call at 608-654-7358 for your fuel needs.
Camel serves for Westby. There's Berg. She's right there, but she hits that one out. Kind of a rarity for Berg to not find the line there. As Camel serves again serves far side. This is Brigham. Brigham drops one in there, and that's going to be another kill for Kennedy Brigham.
She shows great power, and she comes back from one little play to the next, and tell you what, I just like her energy out there.
Oh, in any sport, she's always going to give you her best.
True.
Best effort anyway, for sure. Wrathel played that one, might have been gone, and Brigham unable to get through the chairs to get at that one.
Well, that's, again, what you say. She's going to go after everything that she can reach.
So Kerner and Comey enter the game for Westby. Kyla Mooney serves now for West Salem. They have a 19-16 lead. If you believe in that 20-point deal, this is a big play for Westby. That serve goes long, so now it's 19-17.
Thanks to the Cade boys, that is Brett and Riley. When it comes to getting rid of old tree stumps, taking down hazardous trees, contact Brett or Riley Cade. Cade Clearing, fully insured for your protection.
Brigham with a good serve there, and unable to do anything. It was West Salem, so now Westby once again serving for the tie. They did tie it up, I believe it was at 12, and then they were just in that 2-3 points behind and unable to tie it back up. Really looking to tie it up here at 19, and they're gonna, as that was Kendall Burkhammer unable to clear for Westby, and now Westby serves for that lead and that magic 20th point, right, Ken?
Yes, that's what I always say. It's a psychological thing, right?
Oh, great play there by Brigham, but unable to dig that out of the net. That was a hammer by Jaden Hammis, and that's a big 20th point there for West Salem, and now they will serve up 20-19.
Yeah, you got to give them a little advantage when they have the serve with that 1 point advantage.
That one's going to go long as well, so.
Now I think you go back to Westby with the advantage.
Yeah, you know, and that's a couple in a row that West Salem has kind of opened the door here for Westby, looking to take advantage with a good server in Collins, and she pounds it down for an ace. That's a good time for that one, as that's Westby's first lead in this game, I believe.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to get a timeout by West Salem. So here in game one, we got a great one going. Westby leads 21-20. We'll be right back.
When you think of a co-op, farms may come to mind, but it's the people that make a cooperative thrive. At the Chaseburg Co-op, that means everyone who's involved. Those who work there, members who do business, even customers passing through for anything from gas to tires. It's local. It's people coming together community-wide and beyond. You don't have to be a member of the Chasebird Co-op to do business with them, but it sure has its perks, and it's free. Ask how you can become a member. The Chasebird Co-op, your locally owned co-op.
Stop in at the VFW in Viroqua for great nightly specials. The VFW has an excellent menu, from tacos, sandwiches, pizza, and of course the delicious Friday night fish fry that comes with a soup and salad bar. Let them take care of supper for you. It's the VFW of Viroqua.
Stoddard, DeSoto, Ferryville. It's not hard to figure out where Riverbank got its name. Those three communities are where Riverbank started. Now that Riverbank has grown to serve communities in Bangor, Berry Mills, Coon Valley, Holman, La Crosse, Sparta, Toma, and Westby, the same close community spirit that brought us together is still there. Friendly, personal service, understanding the customer's needs, and going the extra distance in providing service. Riverbank, local banking made simple. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Adam with Right Choice Construction, the La Crosse area's remodel experts. Time for new windows or a patio door? Give us a call. Our EcoSmart windows are designed to withstand harsh weather, making them more energy efficient. They're long-lasting, weather-tight, and never need to be painted or stained. Find out how easy and affordable your new windows or patio door can be. Call us today to schedule a free in-home consultation with one of our knowledgeable design consultants. Right Choice Construction, the right choice for your
Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate expert. If you're looking to buy a new home in the Westby or surrounding Vernon County communities. Also, by the way, if you're looking for a business, a potential, the Northern Wisconsin Tobacco Building in Viroqua is a great business opportunity with endless directions for you. Be sure to give Carmen a call today.
So Collins ready to serve here now. Every point's big at this point. Another great serve by Collins, and West Salem unable to clear that. So Collins has two serves in a row that have just completely eaten up West Salem's back row. And now a great 22-20 lead for Westby. Collins looks to continue her streak here. That's another good one, and another one that eats up the back row. And boy, Collins is just. These last three serves kind of been impressive.
It's been crazy, that fastball that she had. That one skipped off the arm of Burkhammer, excuse me.
That's another one. And now, boy, West Salem almost looks flustered back there as they're kind of looking at each other like, what's going on? And now we get another timeout by West Salem. I think maybe somebody yelled at Burkhammer that might have gone out, but what is she supposed to do? And it's coming that fast. She makes a decision, and
they have to talk to her.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep it right here and talk a little bit about Cashton Building Supply. Thanks to Kevin Kirking, Courtney Kuzi with CBS Design in Cashton. It's that small town atmosphere with big town products. I tell you what, you got to love that. Cashton Building Supply. And our thanks going out to Cashton Farm Supply. That is Ernie Peterson and his crew of organic farming experts.
So Collins now serving for the win in game one, and West Salem finally handles one of her serves. And Norman pounds it, but Collins with the save. Back row is Brigham. Good opportunity here for West Salem, and that one goes into the net, and Westby's going to take game one. Wow, Emily Collins just took this game over when it was 19-19. West Salem with a service error made it 20-20 after that, and Collins never gave the ball back to West Salem. Even on that last one, she had the great save there on the hit there. So boy, Emily Collins just took over game one, and it's a big win for Westby.
Yes, it is. Our thanks going out to the Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. They're located at 113 Cactus Drive in Chaseburg. Give John Maslevicek a call today and find out all of the benefits of being involved with the Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. 608-483-2194. You're enjoying tonight's tape delay broadcast on Coon Valley Telecommunications, Channel 14, and Channel 7, the Westby School Channel. Thanks to Carol and all the crew down there serving Coon Valley, Chaseburg, and Stoddard. Viroqua Booster Club, supporting the many teams of Viroqua High School. The Booster Club works closely with coaches and administration to assist in many ways. Thank you to the Viroqua Booster Club, fans, parents, and alumni for their great financial and moral support over the course of all these years. Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving Stoddard, Coon Valley, and the Chaseburg communities with state-of-the-art communication services, cable television, phone service, high-speed internet, and computer repair. Contact Coon Valley Telecommunications, 452-3101, and their friendly staff work quickly to get you up and running. That's Coon Valley Telecommunications. Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers with medical, dental, behavioral health, chiropractic, acupuncture, and pharmacy services. They support all of your healthcare needs under one roof. Scenic Bluffs offering a sliding fee scale program to make high quality care more affordable. Schedule an appointment today, 654-5100. Back we come here as we get set for game number 2 and an exciting game number 1. And that final score, once again, Dan, was 25-20? 20, yes. And like you said, Emily Collins, she just took the bull by the horns, and that was great to see. Our thanks going out to Culver's of Viroqua. Well, you're going to get that great tasting Butterburger. It's right in Viroqua. That's where food is grown, not made. And our thanks going out to the Daily Brew in Westby on the north side, one of the newest businesses in Westby. The Olaroos and Cades invite you to stop in, try any of their delicious items, and you'll come back time and time again. Thanks to Lori Holte and Eagle Title Company. Contact Lori or Sarah down there on Central Avenue, 608-452-3160, and have a peace of mind if you're buying or selling in the Monroe, Vernon, or La Crosse counties. And finally, before we get things going, our thanks to Greg Danes and all the crew over there at Embroidery and More. Screen printing, commercial sewing, embroidery, heat transferring, you name it. They got a great supply of items for you and your business, and appreciate them for their wonderful support throughout the years. As all of our sponsors, I tell you what, so many people have been on board, and they stay on board because they like bringing things such as this excellent ball game to the airways. Well, here we go with game number 2, and the Panthers will serve first. There comes the ball down to Rathel. Ball is set back up. Boy, kicking it up in the air was Klum on a terrific spike by the Panthers. They'll reset. Coming up here, and a hard shot. It's going to be in the back row. It just caught the corner. That was Hammes, I believe.
That was Hammes. Hit that awful hard.
Well, I tell you what, get out of the way on that one. Dropping back now to serve once again is Norman. The libero is, I was going to say, I want to say they say Kummel is how they say that one. She's in the orange. Here's a set. Westby does not go with the libero. We're going to get an illegal hit here. 2 hits. That might have came off from, I don't know if it was on Klum. I think it was. I think when she went up, she kind of did a tip and a tap kind of a thing. Here's Norman. Nice dig there by Brigham. Oh, a wonderful one-arm save and a deep hit back by Collins. That was Klum with the one-arm shot. And now a miscue here by Mooney. She went up in the air and, well, it was a foul tip is the best way to say it. 1 serving 2. Here's Klum. Nice jump serve. She's got a terrific one as well. They've really got that perfected, I think. Nice job in the back row. They'll tip the ball over by Klum. Somebody was in the net. They're going to call it on number 5, they say, in Berg. I didn't even see that when I was watching Klum.
Yeah, me too. That's surprising. Klum went up and hit it. I thought her foot may have slid under, but
yeah, I was with you on that one. Here's Klum. She'll set the ball up. It's a big hit, and that's a nice job by Stelner.
What a great job by Stelner, but what a set by Tricia Klum. Kind of facing the wrong way and just kind of got that one back into play and set up Stelner perfectly.
Yeah, just a great feel for the game and a great touch on the ball. Here's Bethany Rathel. Line drive shot to the back row. Good setup. They'll bring the ball back over here to the Norsemen rather easily, though, and a back row set, and not able to handle it was that Norman? I think it was.
For Westby?
For Norman tried to save it.
Norman tried to save it, yeah, but that was a great hit by Collins there to
in the back,
to secure that point.
Yeah, she's playing tough tonight. She's always tough. Here's Rathel again, a nice serve to the back row. Norman sets the ball up. Here's a shot and a big block.
Be able to keep that one in bounds, too. That was Berg. Boy, that just painted the line over on that far side.
Well, you'd mentioned before she's pretty tough with those kind of blocks down that sideline, and boy, she showed it right there. It's 4 serving 3 early on in game number 2. The Westby Norsemen leading. That ball hit the floor just before Hammes could get to it. 5-3 now. Westby leading 1-0.
Yeah, Westby looking to just to keep that momentum going from that run. They had to finish off game 1.
Right. Here's a good serve. That goes back to Hammes. She'll get the setup, and she drives it to the back, and too much on it. She missed that one by, about 6 feet. And Rathel serves again, 6-3 Norsemen. Our thanks going out to more of those sponsors. We'll talk about Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service in a moment here, as there's the spike. Oh, what a save there by Collins. Free hit coming back over. Oh, that was a good shot. West Salem not able to reach it. Credit to Norsemen on good gamesmanship right there.
Right, and not only were they able to kind of save that one, but they got that one to Rathel in a spot where she could do something with it, and then she did.
And she is tough from that back row, and she was right near that 10-foot line, and she pulverized it. Thanks to Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service, featuring steel, country clipper, simplicity. Boy, they just got a ton of stuff there. You got to enjoy all that Mark and his family has over here on the north side of Viroqua. We'll take a quick break and be right back. The Daily Brew Company, family owned. The Oleroods and Cades invite you to stop in. Try the many delicious items on their menu. Looking forward to seeing all of you from your friends at the Daily Brew Company on the north side of Westby, 100 Washington Street. Call 634-4001. The Varsity Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in time of need. Caring, professional guidance, always a must. Contact Gina Sherry for reliable, compassionate care. The loss of the life of a loved one is always a stressful time. Turn to Varsity Funeral Home, Westby and Viroqua. Sealand's Carpet Lamb, located in the heart of Coon Valley. Be sure to stop in, talk to Paige, Tim, or any of the team members today. You are their #1 priority. 452-3129 is the number to call. And Tim reminds you, if you step on it, they sell it. Thanks to more of our sponsors, the Gunderson Health, the Viroqua Clinic. Our thanks to the Viroqua Clinic being part of that Gunderson Health system. They remind you to stop in or give them a call at 637-3195 and get your comprehensive health care started with the Viroqua Clinic. 7-3 the score here, Dan, and I tell you what, it's already exciting.
Yeah.
Rathel with the serve. Mooney, good job there. There's a tip at the net that's going to drop down on the back row. Collins just couldn't quite reach it. Somebody up front there, might have been number 12 once again in Berghammer, causing a little problem over there. We also have number 15, or is that 16 in the front row now?
15, I believe. McConkey entered the game.
Okay. Oh, yeah, McConkey. Yeah, she's a good athlete, too.
Yeah.
There's a tip at the net. Oh, boy.
Mooney got up there and blocked that one right back at Westby.
Brigham tried to take a little bit off that one and couldn't get enough air time to get it up over those outstretched arms. And like you said, Mooney put it down right on the line. 5 serving 7. Here comes Westby, and we're going to get a illegal hit, 2-hit.
Double hit.
Yep. Violation there, and Westby finds himself now only with a 1-point lead as Mooney drops back here, or excuse me, Kummel drops back to serve. Back row, that's Rathel. Berg with a free hit to the back row. West Salem, back row set. There's a shot. It's not going to get over the net. Trying to set things up there for Norman. She had a good swing, but caught that white strap on the top of the net, and it bounced back.
Olivia Nedlin in now to serve.
Here comes the Norsemen. Pretty good. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't call that one illegal.
Right.
But Norman was able to get that one through. Oh, there's a big hit, and that'll go out of bounds on the third touch. Who put that one down? Was that?
I think it was Brigham.
Was it Brigham?
I think so.
I tell you what, that was a great shot right there. 9-6 now. Nedlin continuing with the serve, getting close to the net. Look out! Almost a foot violation there.
Oh.
And now miscommunication. Emily kind of dropped her head going, I should have had it. Collins and Nedlin watched it drop right between them. 7 serving 9. That was Mooney, I believe, with the serve. A little touch there. Hamas, back row, too much on that one. Tell you what, she's got a good swing, but that time she just powered it a little too much.
Right.
10-7 now. Here's Berg.
Kendra Hillier into the game for West Salem.
Thanks to Main Street Designs, that's Leah Kroom helping us out. Oh, what a serve there. Off from the back row, and now a deep shot. Nedlin, look out, too close to the net. Oh, what a save.
Great job by Collins.
Good job on that one. Another tip at the net. Brigham, look out again. And that time, that was one too many times, and West Salem capitalizes with Berghammer putting the ball down on that far sideline.
Yeah, Brigham had an opportunity to set up a teammate there, and I think she just kind of pulled it a a little too far to the left and ended up setting up West Salem instead.
Exactly, you're right. There's Nedlin. Good setup here. That was Kerner in the ball game now. Look out there. What a block by Collins and Kappa, and it's going to be...
Double hit there on West Salem, yeah. Boy, Collins and Comey over there on the side. I think it was Collins, but Maddie Comey was right there as well. And Westby gets the side out, and Brigham will now serve.
Good little collaboration right there. Brigham lofts that one up and over, and it's on the line.
Yep.
Our thanks going out to Main Street Design. Leah Kroom reminding you to stop in the heart of Westby. Comes time for perms, haircuts, maybe some coloring, you name it. Does a great job for her base. Here we go. They'll go with a free touch back over to the Norsemen. The Panthers do. Kerner. Here's Rathel with a hard shot. Dug out nicely by Mooney. Mooney with the free hit to the back row, and touched there by Comey, and it went to the back and out. Point back over here to the Panthers with the serve. They trail by 3. It's 9-12. This is this Norman? I had a hard time seeing that number.
McConkey serve.
McConkey, thank you. That ball is going to go out on the hit from the back row. It sailed a little bit on the Norseman, and McConkey will continue to serve. 10 serving 12. Down to Raytho. They'll reset to Raytho. She'll hit an easier shot to the back row. That's where Burkhammer was at. Block at the net. Can they save it? They got one shot, and it's not going to happen. Collins again, I believe, Dan.
That was Collins who got the block there, you bet.
And now Emily will drop back to serve here. Let's see if she can put a streak together like she did in game one at the end. That was a tremendous showing there. Not this time as she drives that one into the middle of the net. 11 serving 13 coming back here. It's going to be Hamas, I believe, or excuse me, Norman. Norman to serve. A short jump serve there by the Panthers. There's a big hit by Collins from the back row. Caught the white and dropped back on the Norsemen's side. Tough break there.
Yeah, good attempt there by Collins. I think she got a little too far under that one and was unable to get it up over the net.
12 serving 13. Raytho trying to push that one down. She got it. Burkhammer and who was that over there also? Burkhammer and 14 in Hamas, I believe.
Yep, it's Hamas. But what a great setup by Kaylee Kerner. That pass wasn't the greatest, and she went a long ways, put it back into a spot where Raytho could do something with it, and Westby gets the side out.
Here's Klum with the serve to Mooney. Good setup, a little touch pass, back over to the Norsemen. Berg with the free hit to the back row. Panthers, they'll go back on the attack here. Here comes a hard shot.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that one, you bet. That was a great pass there, Dan. I don't know if it was meant to be.
That was a great dig, a great pass, and a great set, all in one by Kennedy Brigham, and Berg was there to hammer it down.
Wow. That was just tremendous. You might want to see that on the highlight reel.
Right.
Here we go. It's going to be coming right back. Mooney with the shot too much. Tried to hit the back corner here with the line judge, and she missed by a couple of feet to hit the judge and a couple of feet to hit the line. Klum at 16-12 here for the Norsemen. Just got that one over. They'll reset.
Good opportunity for Westby here, and he didn't quite take advantage of it.
Berg had to punch that one over with her fist. Back row, shot. Collins saving it. Raytho, it'll be a point for the Norsemen. That one ricocheted off from, I believe it was Mooney, and now we're going to get a timeout. 17-12, the Norsemen with the lead. We want to say thanks to Rural Mutual Insurance. That's Kevin Blusky. Farm business insurance needs, your Wisconsin-based insurance company doing business only in Wisconsin. And our thanks to Katie Helseth and all the crew, not only in the River Bank in Westby, but also in Coon Valley. That down-home financial help, that's where you'll find the River Bank. Back with more in a moment. Eagle Title Company, located on the north side of Coon Valley, 95 Central Avenue. Be sure to stop in, talk to Lori Holte regarding the 5 things not to do during your new property closing. Peace of mind and solid protection for you, the consumer, during your new purchase. Lori Holte, working only in Vernon, Monroe, and La Crosse counties to serve you.
Fill her up?
With the good stuff.
You got it.
Oh, and can you check the oil too, please?
Sure. That car has no oil.
Right Choice Construction helping us out as we come back here to West Salem for tonight's Coulee Conference matchup. 20 years of experience plus high-quality service that you deserve when you go with Right Choice Construction in Westby. 17-12 your score. Klum with the serve. They'll reset up atop. Here is Mooney, and Klum doing a good job on the cover from the backside. There's a big shot again by Berg, and in the back row here was Norman. Her return was wide into the Norsemen bench.
Well, and then hats off to Emily Collins again, which is in the back row. With that bump set, perfect to Berg, who knew what to do with it. And boy, Westby's all facets here. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Right now they are. You're right, Dan. Here's a nice setup. Here's Wraithel. She'll go to the far side. She missed the line. Just a little too much on that one. Couldn't get on top of the ball. And West Salem will get the point and the serve back. They trail 13-18.
Big side out for West Salem. They really desperately needed that one. Now they got one of their better servers, Hamas, serving.
That was Wraithel and Klum. Berg will go cross court, touched there by Burkhammer. Coming right back, Mooney, and a block by Kenzie Stelner. And West Salem not able to return it.
Stelner and Wraithel were there. I can never decide who, when two people jump, I can never see who got it, but they were both right there for that. Now Wraithel will serve.
You should get a half a point, a half a block for each of them?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
That would be fair, right?
I don't think either of them care either, as long as somebody gets it.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Well, there's a tip at the net.
Yep.
I tell you what.
She read that one perfectly.
Yeah.
That was
who was that?
That was Reese Sackett.
Oh, okay, number 10.
Number 10 hit that. Read that one beautifully and just put it right back down.
Westby tried to go with a little tip play on that one. Here's Kummel with the serve, and Collins not able to get to that one. It dropped right at her feet.
Well, Westby now has a chance here. In 1950, getting a little bit late here in game 2. They need to avoid a West Salem run here. Get that side out, get that serve back, and put this one away. And a great decision by Westby, and just like that, that's what they did.
It was right at about Emily Collins' knees, and she was on the back line, and she just let it go, and she was correct. 20 serving 15 with Nedlin. To the back row it goes. That was Hamas. Norman sets it up. Back row hit. No good. Mooney, too much on it. County back in the ballgame. They're number 15 as well.
Yeah, a couple of big points for Westby. Now they're at the point where we're going to look to close this thing out.
Right. Oh, missed hit there. Should have been a whistle. They didn't do it, but it didn't matter. It fell on the floor. So many times when you see that kind of whiff, you're going to get the whistle. 22-15. Back row it goes. Good return here, but back to Nedlin. They'll reset. Back set. Here it go. That's Berg once again.
Another great set, and Berg starting to heat up a little bit, and as is Westby here. They're 23-15. They're a couple of points here from closing out, taking a 2-0 lead here in this big Coulee Conference match.
Line drive serve. Burkhammer was in the back. Now a back row set. That was Wraithel. Here comes Brigham, blocked at the net. Good reaction there by McConkey. And West Salem brings the ball back to the Norsemen. They'll set things up. Collins with a little tip.
Oh, great dig by Mooney. But a double hit and a lift, we'll call it. And now Westby's serving for this game, too.
Game point coming up here. It's 24-15. Nedlin trying to close things out. And a nice serve to the back row. Good job by Brigham. Klum sets it up. Back row hit coming. No good. Wraithel from the back row. They love doing that, and she's pretty tough with it. That one, unfortunately, hit underneath the white strap on the top of the netting, and it stayed on the Norsemen's side. 16-24. Still game point. Brigham with the pass. Klum sets the ball up. Brigham with a little tip play at the net. Mooney was there. There comes Burkhammer.
Great play by Burkhammer there.
That was a great.
She was a little off balance there, Ken, and wow.
She still got it down.
Yeah, with some authority, and not much Westby could do with that one.
Wraithel tried to get to it, just couldn't handle it. It was on the ground anyways. 17-24, and that's the ball game. That one driven out on the serve, and Westby comes away 25-17 with a 2-0 lead here over the host West Salem Panthers. Our thanks going out to Main Street Mobile Mart in Viroqua, Synergy Mobile Fuel, and you're enjoying the broadcast, rebroadcast, and maybe even eating some great Nordic Lanes pizza. Come on in and play. Always something going on at the Nordic Lanes when it comes to all the kinds of different athletic events, and they're wonderful supporters of our area. Thanks to Premier Co-op. Check out the Ace Hardware and, of course, their convenience store located on the south side of Westby. We'll return with more volleyball action and Dan Grass with game number 3 in just a couple of moments. Sweet Valley Artisans invite you to stop in. Browse the 9,000 square feet of Artesian Mall located in Coon Valley. Featuring more than 50 local artisans, you'll find your treasure. And while you're there, stop in and take a look at Valley Fudge and Candy, located in the back of the store. Fantastic, delightful 75 flavors of fudge just for you.
There are a lot of good reasons to shop the Westby Cooperative Creamery Cheese Store in Westby. Try the all-new sour cream pouch filled with fresh, all-natural sour cream that makes serving a whole lot easier. Just squeeze to put the finishing touches on any meal with no mess. Squeeze on tacos, chili, baked potatoes, you name it. Store it in your fridge for any time or bring it along on camping trips and picnics. Squeezable sour cream pouches are convenient farm-to-table country goodness from Westby Co-op Creamery.
Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service, featuring steel, country clipper, simplicity, and much more. It's Evinger Equipment in Viroqua. Best of luck to the Eagles, Blackhawks, and Norsemen as they compete in the Coulee and Scenic Bluffs conference races. Enjoying tonight's broadcast, tape delayed on Vernon Communication Cooperative's Channel 14. We appreciate their great support, and of course the school channels with Viroqua, Westby, and Cashton bringing you more action. We have a new sponsor, Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge and Candy. I'll tell you what, that Valley Fudge and Candy, they got a terrific selection. I think it's something like 75 different flavors over there, and that's in the back of Sweet Valley Artisan, what I call their little mall area. And speaking of that, 9,000 square feet located in Coon Valley, featuring over 50 local artisan sponsors. So stop in there. There's always something, and I'm sure you'll find exactly what you need. Well, let's turn this broadcast back over here to Dan Grass as they come out onto the floor here to get set for game number 3.
Well, thank you, Ken. Well, Westby with a 2-0 advantage here as we start game 3. And boy, the whole mood of this gym seemed to change when Emily Collins took the serve when the game was tied at 20 in the game 1. And she had 3 aces in a row. And Westby closed that game out 25-20. And Westby has not looked back. They've played really good volleyball here in game 2. And they're looking to keep this momentum and just get this one done in 3 at this point.
Well, I tell you what, that would be a great feather in the cap, so to speak, if they would happen to pull that off. It's going to be a tough one, though, because West Salem with a lot of pride.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? They could send a big message if they can get that 3-game sweep, right?
Yep.
Well, let's see what happens. Here we go.
So Klum serves. They set up Hammis right away, and she pounds the net for the Westby point. And Westby off to a good start. And that's going to be an ace, and that was in by feet. You know, that wasn't really all that close. It was kind of just a miscommunication there by West Salem, and
that's a head scratcher, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's serious. That was nuts.
And just a free hit for West Salem. Klum now sets up near side to Berg. A little off balance there as Westby able to play that one, but a double hit called on West Salem.
Yeah, just as they were trying to get that ball set up, and a little tip-tap kind of a thing, and all of a sudden it's 3-0 Westby.
Exactly the start Westby wanted. Keep that momentum going. They can turn on a dime in this game. I've seen that. That one's going to paint the line.
Yep.
And, sometimes a play like that can be what just changes the momentum in a volleyball match, I've noticed. And
yeah.
So now Westby's just, got to keep fighting hard to get that serve back.
And credit, was that Hammis that brought the ball back down on that?
I think so.
Credit them for, not giving up on a shot.
Right. So Berkhammer serves for West Salem. Sets up Stelner in the middle. Nice play there by Berkhammer. This is Berg, and that blocked nicely. Collins tries to keep it alive, but up front there, I believe, was Reese Sackett who got the block there.
Yeah, she was in great position. You're right.
Yep. And this is Norman on the serve. I apologize. I believe I said Kendall Berkhammer the last time. Collins able to dig that one out. Klum keeps it alive. Berg from the back, a little farther back. And just like that, West Salem's on a bit of a roll there as the crowd clears. Number 7, that was McKenna Ely. Haven't heard from her much tonight. I think it might be her first action here in Game 3, but West Salem ties this one at 3, and they've looked really good in the last couple of points. That one goes, I think they got some fingers on that one.
Yep.
And Stelner hit that one hard. And
they're saying number 10.
Oh, net violation?
Yeah, number 10 actually touched the ball as the ball went over and sailed out of bounds. So that was number 10 was Sackett, I believe, right?
Sure. So Rathel now serves for Westby. Good job by Westby, kind of thwart that little rally by West Salem. That's a great play that's Ely again. It looks like she's left-handed there and just pounded that ball toward that back line. Somebody on the front row got a hand on it for Westby, but that one was going to no man's land anyway.
For sure. Thanks going out to Sleepy Hollow, Levon, Michelle, and all the crew. To remind you to stop in at any of their 3 facilities on the north side of Viroqua.
Hammis now serving for West Salem as Berg hits that one wide. So West Salem takes the early lead here in Game 3, 5-4. Once again, Westby with a 2-0 lead in the match. As that serve finds the net. And we're all squared up at 5 as Olivia Nedlin comes in to serve for Westby. Good job by Brigham to keep that one alive, and Rathel will clear it for Westby. This sets up West Salem. Great dig. Oh, that must have got the floor first.
Just got to the floor. Nedlin really was, I tell you what, an eyelash away on that one. Thanks to Sealands Carperland. We'll talk about them in a moment.
Morgan Kummel serves for Westby. That one's going to be set up for West Salem pretty good, and I didn't see what happened. It's a West Salem point as
Westby was in the net.
In the net. Okay, very good. And Berg powers that one through the front line of West Salem.
Well, you had Berkhammer and McConkey there, and they just couldn't control that hard shot.
No, and that's to me, it seems about impossible anyway. I'm surprised they even get their hands on it. But Berg now serves for Westby. That one's going to go long. And West Salem with an 8-6 lead here early. Substitutions, Kerner and Comey come in for West Salem. Kendra Hillier comes in for West Salem. As soon as the official can write that down, and
he kind of goes, okay, shoes him in.
So she's in for McKenna Ely, and Kendra Hillier will serve for West Salem. taken by Nedlin. Kerner.
That's a tough one.
The tough one for Kerner to handle there. She tried, got over there, and then Rathel unable to clear that one. So 9-6 now your score here. We're still fairly early here in game 3. Hillier serves again for West Salem. That one sails long.
Oh, good job by Nedlin.
Nedlin kind of with that wry smile like, yeah, I knew it. So Kennedy Brigham now serves for Westby. Dug out nicely by Kerner, but nobody there to. That's how you know when your setter kind of has to make that dig.
Yep.
Everybody else just kind of, where's the setter? Well,
yep. It does toss you just for a moment. Thanks to Sealands Carpetland, 452-3129, the number to call. If you walk on it, they sell it. That's Tim's motto.
And that one's going to go long, so bit of a run here for West Salem as they have taken an 11-7 lead here in game 3.
Well, if they get another point here, I think we'll see a timeout, Dan.
That one goes long, so 11-8. And Kenzie Stelner re-enters for Olivia Nedlin. And maybe Emily Collins can get a run going here as she hits that one long. 12-8 as looks like Anna McConkey going back to serve for West Salem.
I think we got a
rotation issue for West Salem.
So an overlap situation there. Somebody in the back row, probably in front of a front row person, typically is what happens.
Okay.
But it does happen the other way too, where the front row person makes a quick little move, and then all of a sudden you can get whistled.
So Klum serves for Westby. Well, that was a nice play there by Jen Norman. But there's Bethany Rathel comes in and hits it right through the front line there. Big point for Westby as they cut the lead to 12-10. They got Klum serving. This is kind of their starting rotation here as Klum serves. Oh, great job. Great play by.
That was number 10 on the spike.
That was number 10, Reese Sackett with the spike there. And Brigham, nice job getting her hands under it, but couldn't control it. As McKenna Ely back into the ball game. And Norman back to serve for West Salem, who leads 13-10 here in game 3. West Salem trying to force a game 4. There's Rathel. This is going to be Brigham from the back row. Nice play, but just wide.
Good try on that one.
Just hit it wide.
Thanks going out to Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare, serving Cashton, Norwalk, Viroqua, La Crosse, Sparta, and areas. Healthcare from behavioral, acupuncture, massage, dental, chiropractic, and more.
Klum sets far side for Berg, blocked at the net there by West Salem's front line. Now they got a chance to set up. They're going to set up far side. That was Ely. This one's up into the beam there, but Klum's able to play and clear it.
That's tough.
It is tough. Now we got far side. Hammes dug out by Rathel. Berg has the back pedal. That one's blocked, and that set kind of got Berg off balance, and that front line for West Salem was right there. And now we get that timeout as it's 15-10 West Salem here in game 3. So timeout Westby.
ADRC of Vernon County, supporting elderly and the disabled. 402 Courthouse Square. The ADRC of Vernon County is looking for volunteer drivers in Hillsborough, Lafarge, and Ontario. Help transport your neighbors to medical appointments or for daily errands. Mileage reimbursement is available. Call Vernon County's Aging and Disability Resource Center today
embroidery, and more. For quality embroidery, sewing services, screen printing, and promotional products at reasonable rates, be sure to stop in. See Greg Danes at their location, 210D Swigum Road in Westby. Get the job done right the first time. Best of luck to the Norsemen, Eagles, and Blackhawks throughout the year.
Back we come. Our thanks going out to a couple more of our sponsors. How about Vernon Manor Healthcare Center? We appreciate Amanda Huff and her professional healthcare givers out there at Vernon Manor on the north side for 100 plus years. They continue to help Vernon County residents.
So Norman serves an ace right away here for West Salem out of that Westby timeout, and now it's 16-10.
Well, right now the momentum is definitely on the Panthers side.
Oh yeah, it's definitely shifted. Good job by Collins there. Klum, this sets up Rathel, far side. Good dig by West Salem. They're going to just have to clear this one, however. And that lands in. And Nedlin's going to come in and give Collins a break.
You know, that's just one of those, that's a tough call here. Now we're going to get a quick change here. That antenna must have got bumped. While they're doing that, our thanks to Vernon Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, helping us out here tonight. We appreciate their support. Located at 110 Salgstead Road in Westby, providing over 10,000 patrons with affordable electrical energy. Now they're getting things squared up, and now they agree that the antenna is lined up with your sideline, your out-of-bounds area.
So Norman serves again for Westby, and that one goes off. Another save by Brigham, and Westby's going to be able to clear it. Now they got to rush back to get on defense here, and they're going to get that point. Well, that's
they deserve that one.
They did. That was a great play by Kennedy Brigham to get that one back into play, and Berg cleared it, and then the mad scramble, and West Salem unable to take advantage of the lack of offensive balance on the court that Westby had. So,
well, it's kind of one of those that's Miss Hustle once again helping out on that.
But West Salem quickly regains the momentum as they hammer that one down, and now they have Hammes back to serve. 18-11 the score. So, kind of getting to be crunch time here for Westby in Game 3. Good setup there for Berg, but Hammes is able to dig it out. Klum, this is Brigham on the far side, and that's a great job. Great set by Klum, and Kennedy Brigham knew exactly what to do with it. That's a big point for the Norse if they're going to try to hang on here in game.
That was just a tough shot right off the shoulder of Norman.
A little different rotation here now as Collins comes back in for blocked at the net, and that's going to be into the net. So Collins came back in for Kenzie Stelner. That did is kind of moves their rotation around a little bit, I think. As Olivia Nedlin serves now for Westby. That serve is taken by the Panthers. Back row Hammes clears. Got a chance here now as sets up Collins in that middle. She powers it through, and Collins hits it again. Boy, good job by Emily Collins as she took advantage of, saw the defense move and put it right on the line.
There was just such a big opening over on that far sideline.
Good awareness to find it. So now West Salem with a good set here, and that's blocked at the net, but played nicely by West Salem, and they're able to block at the net again by Collins, and that one's going to go far, long. So, Collins with some good front row play here. That turns out to be a great substitution there. As Collins is really taking advantage of it. It's now 18-15 with Nedlin still serving for Westby. Good serve, barely clears the net. Brigham able to get her hands on it, but despite the diving effort by Collins and Rathel, West Salem's going to get the side out. That's a A big point for West Salem. Now it's 19-15. So Kamal serves, and that set goes right short of the net, and now they're up to 20-15. So Westby has its work cut out for them in here in game 3. They lead 2-0 in the series. As Kamal serves, that's a good serve. Nedlin, a nice job. Cleared by Klum. Yeah, and that was set up beautifully there. Starting with the dig by Briggen, the setup by Klum, and Jada Berg, the senior, hammers that one down. So 2016. Every point now critical for Westby as they're trying to sweep this series. That's going to be cleared by West Salem. An opportunity here. They go back row to Berg, and Berg paints the line. That was in. Oh, good job, good setup there by Klum to find Berg in that back row, and she hit the line in the back row. 2017 now.
She must have had the laser out there on that one.
Good serve to the back row taken by Hammes. Good dig by Nedlund. And that, oh wow, they keep it alive and Brigham with a chance here. Oh, good job by Westby. Kind of thwarted a couple of. Oh, that rolls over and on the. Oh, they're going to say in the net.
Hit the antenna, they said.
Hit the antenna. Okay, I didn't know what that call was, but
yeah,
a West Salem player was not real happy about it, but. That serve is going to be. That's going to be in. That's on the line.
Holy cow!
I called it before the official did, but I was pretty confident.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a timeout. West Salem as Westby is close to 2019. Big run here by the Norse.
The future is bright for Touchstone Energy Cooperatives. You inspire us to find solutions to provide the energy our community needs and the knowledge you can use to save you and your family money. And keep business thriving. Great things lie ahead, and what's here today has never been better. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Rural Mutual Insurance, the Kevin Blusky Agency. Stop in and see Kevin for all of your farm business insurance needs. Your Wisconsin-based insurance company that keeps your money in the state. Home, condo, personal insurance coverage as well, all from your local Rural Mutual Insurance agents. Your leader in the farm coverage business is Kevin Blusky Agency, Rural Mutual Insurance. The Bank of Cashton hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. Be sure to call Scott Wall, 654-5121 for all of your banking and investment needs. Now located at 724 Front Street, a new modern bank, yet the same know your neighbor attitude. The Bank of Cashton.
We got quite a match going on here in game number 3. Our thanks to VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare. So much care, so close. 5-star patient experience for 16 straight years when it comes to Medicare and Medicaid. And our thanks going out to the fine friends on the south side of Oroka. It's the VFW. Well, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, fundraisers. Tell you what, they got a great facility down there. And don't forget, they got a terrific Friday night fish as well. Our thanks going out to the Oroka Booster Club. Contact Carl Zuby, the president. You can also probably get in touch with Eric Anderson, and they'll help you get in the right direction here if you'd like to become a member of the Oroka Booster Club. Dan?
There's Berg's serve, and that's going to be an ace. Little miscommunication in the back row, and just like that, we are tied at 20, just like game 1.
Wow.
Westby with all the momentum right now as Berg continues to serve. And that's another good serve, taken in the back row. Set up nicely. This is McConkey. Westby able to defend that. Klum goes back row. Set up nicely for West Salem. Opportunity here for Collins, and she hammers it down. Big point for Westby.
Terrific set by Plum.
Just like that, boy, Westby is firing on all cylinders again. As just terrific volleyball there, and Emily Collins has been excellent in crunch time of these ball games tonight. Berg with another set. That one's going to go long. So now we're tied at 21. Great run there for Jada Berg at the serve line. She will take a break as Kerner and Comey come back in for Westby. Kendra Hillier comes in for McKenna Ely for West Salem. 21-21, game 3. Westby looking to close this one out. West Salem looking to stay alive. Very tense, exciting game 3 here as Westby has come all the way back. And Netherland plays that one, and that's going to be an ace for West Salem. Boy, that was really close. I think that might have been in. I don't. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Westby. Now it's 22-21. Boy, what a ball game.
Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, located just outside of Viroqua, a county-owned long-term care and rehabilitation facility. Be sure to call Amanda Huff or any of her crew at 637-5400 and find out why you are treated like family at Vernon Manor Healthcare Center. Brigham Oil Company. Good luck to the Cashion Eagles throughout the year. Brian and Jody Brigham remind you that when it comes to your heating and fuel needs, give them a call, 654-7358, located at 1307 Front Street. Brigham Oil, your local fuel oil service. Looking forward to serving you. Main Street Designs. If you're in need for a cut, color, or highlight, be sure to contact Leah Kroom. Main Street Designs may be just what you're looking for. Conveniently located in the heart of Westby, 116 South Main Street. Give Leah a call today, 634-3201, and set up your appointment.
Now to the Viroqua Dental Center. Experience the gentler side of dentistry with your next dental appointment with Dr. Leanne Klum on the north side of Viroqua. We'll talk about the Varsity Funeral Home after this. We go back to Dan.
Well, serving is Hillier. Now West Salem leads 22-21. Once again, Westby trying to close it out. West Salem trying to stay alive. Opportunity here for Collins. Played by West Salem, and that's going to call out of bounds. So Collins comes up big again here late in the game here as she gets the side out for Westby. Now you have Kennedy Brigham serving 22 all here in game 3. Brigham's serve is a deep one taken by West Salem. McConkey tries to clear, and it can't. That was Comey, I believe, who got the block. If that was going to get over the net, I don't know if it would have or not, but
she put that one straight down.
Now it's 23-22 Westby. Kennedy Brigham serving. Brigham's serve played by West Salem. That's going to be clear. Whoa, into no man's land. That was a great shot by, that was Kendall Burkhammer, but she was put in a tough position. She just kind of tapped that one and right where nobody was.
And great vision again there, like you said before, Dan. Yeah.
And execution. 23 all as she went back to serve now. Westby's just going to have to clear this one. So an opportunity for West Salem. This is McConkey, and she hits that one. That's long. Nobody touched it.
Nope.
So now Westby is serving Emily Collins. Maybe that's who they want there. She struggled with the last couple serves. We're going to get a timeout for West Salem so she can think about it, but kind of appropriate that Emily Collins is serving for the game here.
Right.
At 24-23.
Thanks to Varsity Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in the time of need. Contact Gina Sherry or Justin. You'll find them in Westby, Viroqua, and surrounding communities. And our thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Creamery with that great facility. The store in downtown Westby where you get all of your favorite dairy products, conventional and organic.
All right, here we are, 24-23 Westby. Collins serving for the win. And here it is. It's a good one. Back row taken by West Salem. This is Hammis. Great dig by, and unable to clear it. Boy, that was a great dig by Westby. Another play, but Collins couldn't clear it. So now we're tied at 24. A big, huge point for West Salem. And McConkey goes back to serve. That's win by 2 in volleyball. So
we'll go extra.
Kerner sets up. That's Rathel. Now we're going outside. Hammis, dug out by Briggen. Rathel going to try again. This time she gets it down. That's a big point for Westby. 25-24. Substitutions as Klum and Berg come back in for Westby. Klum will go back to serve. Match point here in game 3 for Westby. Their second match point. Officials talking to somebody. I don't know what they got.
I think they found some
moisture on the floor.
Yeah, they were talking about, but then Emily Collins said, "No, we're good."
Yeah, heck with it. We're going to get this point and get out of here, I think is what Emily said.
Yeah.
Klum serving for the win. Good serve taken in the back row. Opportunity for West Salem. And that is in. They're calling it on the line.
Yeah.
Great shot.
There was a little hesitation, and that was enough to put the ball over on that far side. Briggen was heading that way. She just couldn't get there in time.
Right. Yeah, what a great shot right on the line. So now we're at 25-25. Jen Norman serving for West Salem. So now West Salem. Opportunity here is Klum. He's going to set Berg on the far side. Berg, great dig by Hammis, and West Salem's going to be able to clear. And see where Klum goes this time. Wrong side there. Blocked at the net. I don't think it got to the net.
No.
Number 10, Reese Sackett, kind of got an awkward set there. And now Westby once again with its third match point with now Rathel serving. Dug out by Rathel, and Berg's going to clear from the back row. And West Salem just has a golden opportunity here for Westby. There goes to Berg, and that's not going to do it. And Berg seals the win for Westby. What a game, 27-25. Westby comes out victorious here in game 3 and sweeps in this big Coulee Conference matchup, and a lot of excitement from the Westby crowd here tonight. Boy, Ken, I didn't see a sweep coming, but there were 3 very good games, and boy, Westby was just really good when they needed to be.
It was something else. I want to say thanks to the Westby Co-op Credit Union with now 9 area locations in central and southwestern Wisconsin, and the last one now in Portage. Thanks again to Kevin Hauser and that great crew. And Dan, let's go back to this 3-game sweep that I agree. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
No, I certainly didn't see a sweep coming. But Westby really, and especially, they came back there. They were down 4 kind of late. It was 19-15, I believe.
They were down by 5. It was they called the timeout when they were down by 5, and I think it was something in that area. It might have even been 15-20.
It was in game 3. It was definitely 20-15, and then they got the side out. Berg with big serves, got it up to 20-20, and then kind of never really looked back from there. Never had 3 match points there in game 3, and even in game 1 they had a bit of a comeback. And it's a 3-game sweep, but there are different kinds of sweeps, Ken. These are 3 very good volleyball games, and West Salem, had nothing to hang their heads about. They played really well tonight. They just came up short in all 3. But
everybody it was just so much fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was just crazy what they were doing. And give credit here. Let's go back to Westby though, being down. They're up 2-0. They could have said, okay, we'll give up game 3 and
move on to the next one.
Good
for them. We didn't see this last year. I didn't remember seeing it much. They kind of came in there and with a little bit of killer instinct tonight, and they finished the job.
Yes, yeah, that's what was to have that perseverance and that grit is what I would call it, to come back like that. That was just so much fun to see and so much fun to call all 3 games. And I'm glad I was able to come over here and help you out, Dan. This was just a blast. So.
Yeah, I'm sure the audience is too, because as exciting as these games were, I think I've been all over the place trying to run the camera and talk. So, boy, I tell you, I know it's tape delay, but I really hope you enjoyed this tonight. And
right,
it was worth the watch, I think.
Very much so. We'll have it on the YouTube channel a little bit later on, and be sure to come back and let us know what you think of the volleyball match here with West Salem. They'll do it all over again. I think early part in October, Dan, is what I was told. West Salem will travel to the Norsemen Fieldhouse, and we'll have another great call that evening as well, I would imagine.
Well, Westby and West Salem, I still think they're the favorites in this conference. They both have to take care of business until they play again.
Yep, exactly.
You don't want to slip up against somebody you shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I think both teams are going to be marking their calendars for this rematch.
For the
next sure was a good one.
For sure. Well, Dan, thanks again for helping out, and glad we were able to work together here
You bet.
one more time.
Great.
For Dan Grass, I'm Ken Manning saying thanks for watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Westby Norsemen Volleyball. They come up with a huge win here, 3-0 sweep over the West Salem Panthers, and they will take charge of the Coulee Conference early on in this season. Thanks again, everyone. We'll see you real soon somewhere on the hard court. Have a great weekend.